Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. As-salatu was-salamu alayka ya khataman nabiyyin. Assalamu alayka ayyuhan nabiyyu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Labbaik labbaik ya Rasulallahi sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. ताजदार ख़त्म नबूवत जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद मसब नबियन फ़क़्तुलूहु गुस्ताख़ रसूल का एक ही सज़ा सरतन से जुदा फ़िदा का अबी व उम्मी या सय्यदी या रसूलल्लाह. Respected viewers and listeners, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu wa maghfiratuhu. Respected viewers and listeners, Engineer Mirza has been arrested and has been charged with 295-C by the grace of Allah. This Gustakh Rasul, this enemy of Islam, and this slanderer, and this fitna, this shaitan he has been caught, and inshallah his fitna will very quickly now dissipate. Respected viewers and listeners, it's disturbing that many people in Pakistan have condemned his arrest and are claiming that he is being persecuted, blaming our ulama, whom they call mullahs and maulvis, in a derogatory way, referring to them in a derogatory way, even though these Sunni ulama, these are the heirs of my master, the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. So these dogs that are barking at the ulama, who are these people? These are a mixture of people. Some of them are hardcore secularists, communists even, Marxists, leftists. Among them, this individual Taimur Rahman, who is a communist, basically a Marxist, and he has released a video openly defending the Gustakh Rasul Mirza Jailmi. Likewise, you have liberals and secularists, people who are treacherous, like Shehzad Ghiyas Sheikh, I believe his name is, who runs a podcast called The Pakistan Experience. Likewise, you have these people who are doing taqiyya, these Rafidis, like the so-called Mufti Fadl Hamdard, who is a Rafidi, who does taqiyya, claims to be a Sunni, and is a disgusting, vile, and deceptive Dajjal. May Allah destroy him. At the same time, you have some of the ulama of Deoband trying to, have a soft stance toward him, like Mufti Tariq Masood. Very disappointing that he felt the need to say that it is wrong to charge him with 295-C, or it is wrong for some of the ulama who have made a fatwa that this person should be basically executed. And one of our great ulama said that he will, I believe it is a substantial amount of money that he himself willingly from his own pocket will give to as a reward to whoever carries out such a noble deed. At the same time, you have some people defending him in the media, the liberal media of Pakistan, which is in the pocket of the Zionist, in the pocket of the West, in the pocket of the Chinese, and other enemies of Islam. So this is something that the Sunni Muslim should be aware of. There are a number of anti-Islamic elements that have come together, joined together, to defend Gustakh Rasul Engineer Mirza Jailmi. Now, respected viewers and listeners, the Most Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, my master and your master, my Mawla and your Mawla, he said that in my ummah, most of the munafiqeen in my ummah are its qurra, are its Quran reciters, professional Quran reciters. Most of the munafiqeen in my ummah are from those. Now, be very careful with this hadith. Don't understand it to mean that most of the Qurra are munafiqeen. That's not what it means. It means most of the munafiqeen in the ummah, they happen to be from the Qurra. Not that most of the Qurra are munafiqeen. Understand this very delicate distinction. I don't believe that most of the Qurra, most of the Quran reciters, most of the professional Quran reciters, I don't believe that most of them are munafiqeen. But yes, we believe in the hadith. And the hadith is reported by Imam Ahmad, rahimahullah, in his Musnad, and it has been graded as Sahih, that most of the munafiqeen, most of the hypocrites in my ummah are the Qurra, are from the Qurra. Now, why? What is the connection between the Qurra and Nifaq? Today we see, for example, some of the most professional Qurra are from the lands of Saudi Arabia and Egypt. These are the lands where the populations of which have a great mastery over the science of qira'ah and tilawa. So you see that the imams who lead the prayers in Masjid al-Haram, in Masjid al-Nabawi, and other big masajid in Saudi Arabia, that they are very professional qurra, very professional, very beautiful qira'ah that they recite, and the people are impressed with them. And these qurra, they never condemn, or most of them, of course, or a lot of them do never condemn the corruption that they see around them, the moral corruption, the political corruption, the evil in the society, the evil of some of those rulers, and the ruler of Saudi Arabia, the ruler of the United Arab Emirates, the ruler of Egypt, that these rulers, you see that they have betrayed the ummah. They're in the pockets of the United States. They're in the pockets of the Zionists. And these Qurra, they have a responsibility to speak on behalf of the oppressed Palestinians and to speak on the necessity, importance of protecting Masjid al-Aqsa in Jerusalem, Al-Quds, the holy city. But we don't see them doing that. We just see them taking money from the government and saying whatever the government tells them to do. I don't name any names, and I don't say that this person is a munafiq. Allahu a'lam wa rasuluhu a'lam. Allah knows who best, and his apostle knows best. I don't know anything. But in speaking in a general sense, that a lot of this religious establishment in the Arab lands, they are corrupt and evil. And this is why I say we should be thankful for the true ulama, the ulama of Ahlus Sunnati wal Jama'ah. And in the Indian subcontinent, the Sunnis are known as, commonly they're referred to as Barelvis. Although this doesn't mean that Barelvi is the name of a sect, but Ahlus Sunnah, they are commonly referred to as Barelvis because of the nisbah to a great mujaddid, Ala Hadrat Imam Ahmad Reza Khan Barelvi, rahmatullah alayh, who was a great mujaddid and a great scholar of Islam, who in his time there was many fitan that he rose up and he addressed them. And he was a very intelligent and a very scholarly individual, and a very pious individual as well, of course. So we see that the Muslims, they should be careful with this religious establishment you see from Jamiat al-Azhar in Egypt, or the Medina University, and the King Saud University, and the al-Qura University graduates in Saudi Arabia. I don't trust those ulama. I don't trust those Qurra. They are suspect. Stick with the orthodox Sunni ulama. And particularly, I love the ulama that are Sunni, Hanafi, Maturidi, of the lands of the East, of the Indian subcontinent and Afghanistan. These are the best ulama of today. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.